We know Georgia's stacked on defense. We just saw that proven with the NFL draft. They're going to be stacked again. Who's going to be their star this time? We know Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis kind of stole the show for the Georgia Bulldog defense in 2021. Who's that going to be in 2022? Some people might think it's the shining star of the national championship with Keely Ringo, but it's going to be Jalen Carter. That's going to be their guy. That's going to be the guy that people fear going up against. That's going to be the guy that's going to get drafted in the top 10. I'm very certain of that. He might go top 5. Is Jalen Carter going to be the best defensive player in college football next year? That is not out of the question. It is not out of the question. I think it's between two guys. I really think Jalen Carter is that good. And the non-casuals and the non-delusionals know how good Jalen Carter has been and how important he is for Georgia's defense and how more important he's going to be this coming season. Ryan Curley from Dog Post here talking about Jalen Carter and his rising stardom, really. We talked to him a few weeks ago. It was the first time I think we'd ever spoken to him for media availability, and he knows that he needs to take the next step. And I think that's a really good thing when your player knows that you're going to have a bigger leadership role. And his role is beyond just playing defense. He's out there, helping out on special teams and helping out on short yardage, run blocking. This celebration, that touchdown, that's Zamir White's touchdown. This is one of my favorite images in DAWGSTRUCTION. He was the lead blocker on that touchdown. He blocked multiple players. It's pictured in DAWGSTRUCTION. There's more great pictures of Jalen Carter in here. I'll show you the one of him blocking the field goal against Kentucky. He makes plays on special teams. He makes plays on defense, and he makes plays on offense. The guy is a star, and that's kind of what we thought about Jordan Davis. I'm going to tell you right now, Jalen Carter is a better football player than Jordan Davis, and I'm not the only person that believes that. Jalen Carter is very good. Now, I think just as a projection right now, I think the only player in college football on defense that's better than him is Alabama's Will Anderson. I think that Alabama's Will Anderson is a very, very, very special talent. I think he may be the number 1 pick in the 2023 NFL draft. And speaking of those drafts, if you pull them up, the 2023 mock drafts are already happening. It's crazy. I think the NFL draft is becoming a much more popular thing than it used to be. 2023 NFL mock draft. Let's pull up 2 or 3 and see where Jalen Carter is. Right here. This one. Jalen Carter going 4 to the Jets. That's one. We got Jalen Carter going 5 to the Falcons. So there's 2 top 5 picks right there. Let's see what this one is. A way too early version. Jalen Carter going 5 to the Jaguars. So he's starting to become a consensus top 5 pick as I sip my tea. Throat doesn't feel great. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Happy Mother's Day. DAWGSTRUCTION might be a great Mother's Day present for you. Maybe a great Father's Day present. But happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. I will be seeing my mother today. So now Jalen Carter is being seen as a top 5 pick with names like C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Will Anderson, Tyler Van Dyke, the quarterback from Miami. Don't know a lot about him, but the consensus is already there. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see Keely Ringo's on this list. Number 11 in this one. I've seen him top 10 a lot. But Jalen Carter is going to be the star of the show for Georgia. And the craziest thing to me is when you watch him, and it's something that you saw a lot with Jordan Davis, how many bodies Jalen Carter can just take up. I mean, easily can block. We've seen him block 3 people at once. We've seen 3 people need to block him. He's a force to be reckoned with. I think he's probably the strongest player on the football team. He's stronger than Jordan Davis. I compare him a lot because Jordan Davis was praised so much, and Jordan Davis is such a physical specimen. So it's easy to compare them. Jalen Carter is by no means the height, and I don't even think he has the speed that Jordan Davis has, but his pure power and will to get to the backfield is very special, and it's something that opposing defenses are going to see more of this year. Now, you're losing a couple really important guys on the defensive line. Trayvon Walker, Jordan Davis. But you replace. You plug and play. Zion Logue's going to play more. Tramel Wathauer's going to play more. You're going to see a lot more pass rushing from Nolan Smith, Robert Beal. I think they're going to use those outside linebackers a little bit more. And you might see like freshman Michael Williams come in, freshman Bear Alexander. Those guys might get plugged in there a little bit. But Jalen Carter is going to be in the middle of all that, and he is going to be the guy, and he's going to be one of the guys in college football. He's going to be a top 10 pick in the next year's draft. I'm calling it right now. I think as long as he produces a little bit, that's going to happen for him. But we've seen that now a Georgia player doesn't have to produce to be a top 5 pick or the number 1 overall pick in Trayvon Walker. Pure talent can be that way. But there's going to be 2 absolute studs on the defensive side of the college football next year. Will Anderson from Alabama and Jalen Carter. Those are the 2 big names to watch out for, in my opinion. Make sure you go to the site dawgpost.com. Happy Mother's Day. Check out DAWGSTRUCTION, link down below. See you guys.